Hello marketers, welcome to freemarketingmetrics.com. Today we're going to talk about a big topic, SEO. So a lot of people hear the term SEO and they don't know exactly what it stands for. SEO stands for Search Engine Optimization. Let's start with some foundational information. Google, Bing, and Yahoo, and others are what we call search engines. We all use them. And the basic concept is simple. We type in a keyword, we hit search, and each of those search engines will provide you a list of websites they think are most relevant to your search. Now, what you might not notice is there are actually two different types of search results.
So let's type in a query. Let's look for car sales, and let's see what our search results show. Now, the first couple of results here are what we call paid listings, and we'll get back to those in another video. But you see the little ad icon? That means that companies are bidding to have their ad shown. But if you scroll down, you see these listings that don't have that ad icon, and those are organic listings.
Now, the latter example, the organic listings from search engines, is really the focus of today. Because at its core, SEO is the practice of improving the quantity and quality of traffic to your site that comes through these search engines' organic listings. So what does it mean when people say we want to improve the organic performance of your website? In other words, when we say we want to improve the quality and quantity of traffic from organic search, the way to do that is by increasing your website's ranking in search engines. So if someone types in a keyword that relates to your site, you don't want all these other websites to come ahead of yours in Google or Yahoo or Bing's recommendations. You want to be the top because the top couple rankings, specifically the rankings on the first page, are the ones that get the most clicks. And if you get the most clicks, then that translates to more business. There are two main buckets of SEO activities that can improve your organic listings. The first is on-site SEO, and the second is off-site SEO. Let's explore these more in detail. On-site SEO refers to actions and optimizations you can do directly on your site, while off-site SEO, as the name implies, refers to actions and optimizations you can make outside of your site. Let's start by looking at some of the on-site SEO tactics that can improve your organic performance.
Let's talk about schema.org, otherwise known as structured data. Think of search engines as robots. They can process data at superhuman speeds, but even robots want to be as efficient as possible. There are billions of web pages online, and to get through all of these data, a search engine like Google will use the most efficient process. Structured data, or schema.org, is one method. It's a standard organizational data format that allows search engines to take shortcuts in understanding what page content is all about. Adding structured data to your web pages makes them stand out compared to other pages where Google doesn't have those shortcuts. So here on the left, you see what the schema markup looks like, the structured data. And I'm going to translate this. And on the right, you see what Google sees, what the page is about, who the authors are, what type of page it is, etc. And so when you're browsing an actual web page, Google and other search engines see this page as a bunch of code. And embedded in the code right here, you see our structured data that Google reads and then understands what the page is about. Next, we have keyword selection. One way search engines determine the relevancy of a particular website to a keyword query is through the prevalence of similar keywords contained on that website. In other words, it's important for keywords to be embedded into a website that are important for you and your business. All right, so just like structured data helps search engines quickly understand the content of a website, the headers for individual sections on a web page also provide quick reference about a website's subject. Make sure you give a lot of thought to the text and keywords of your section headers. As an example, here's a website about the best electric guitars out right now. And as you scroll down, you see different section headers that are actually structured like someone might type a query into a search engine. Next is site navigation and the terms used in it. Your nav structure serves the purpose of directing users to specific buckets of content on your site, and because of this, search engines use the navigation menu to understand what types of content a site emphasizes.
So those are some of the main on-site SEO tactics you as a marketer can do. Let's take a look at the off-site tactics that also improve your organic performance.
One key principle of SEO is a concept called authority or site authority. And authority is really a measure that search engines use to understand how much expertise a particular website has on a topic. One way that your website can improve its site authority is by getting other websites with more site authority to link to your website. And think of this as a digital form of vouching. You have a credible website in the eyes of search engines linking to your site. It's like a website saying, hey, with all of my authority and credibility, I am telling my users that this other website is worth looking at. And the process of attaining these links from other websites is called backlinking. Lastly, we have user interaction. Google and other search engines very much value various ways of vouching. And one way of vouching is having users comment on or review a website or business. Lots of comments, positive reviews means that users are overall satisfied and engaging with that content and will therefore boost the authority of your site.
So lastly, you've got all your on-site tactics done. You've got tons of off-site work completed. How do you measure your results? Let's take a look at some of the common KPIs that you can use to measure the results of all the SEO activities that you've done.
First, we have organic visits. This is pretty straightforward. It's the number of website visits coming from organic search channels. Next is keyword ranking. This is measured as the average page rank each of your keywords is attaining currently. Next is domain authority. Again, we talked about this concept of domain authority. This is the overall rating by search engines of your website's authority, a very important metric. Lastly is number of keywords ranked. This is a good metric because it tells you the quantity of keywords for which your website is ranked.
Okay, that's it for today. If you like this video, remember to subscribe to our channel. For more information on SEO, read the full article on freemarketingmetrics.com. We'll talk to you soon. Thanks for joining.